Hey, let me talk to you the way I wish someone had talked to me before I upgraded. There's a moment when you sit down after a long day, you hit play, and something in you knows you've been putting up with weak sound for way too long. That's exactly where you are right now, looking at the Sonos Arc Ultra. And if you're here, you're already the kind of person who notices the difference between noise and an experience. This one is for people who don't just watch movies, you live inside the stories. For people who crave presence, depth, and that feeling when a soundtrack wraps around you so cleanly it feels like your whole room lifts. Before I go deeper, check the current price and stock while you're here, because this one tends to shift without warning. You've probably had that moment recently, maybe during a late-night movie, or scrolling through trailers, when you realized you've outgrown the thin, flat sound your TV gives you. You knew at the instant you heard a big scene fall completely flat. It wasn't the movie. It wasn't the actors. It was your setup holding you back. When you finally leave all that behind, something changes immediately. It's not just louder sound, it's the weight of it. The clarity. The confidence you feel when you sit down knowing you built a space that actually matches your standards. You stop apologizing for your setup. You stop saying, "It's fine." You finally feel like you own your environment. Using the Arc Ultra day after day, you start to forget where the speakers are. The Dolby Atmos height layers rise out of nowhere. Voices stay centered and clean whether you're watching in the afternoon or at 2 a.m. In action scenes, sound moves around you in a way that feels like a physical presence, not just left and right, but above, behind, passing through your space. Even simple things hit differently, like hearing rain in a drama sound like it's hitting your actual room, or a quiet whisper staying sharp even during a chaotic scene. If you listen to music, that's where the shift becomes personal. The width, the separation, the warmth in vocals, it feels like rediscovering albums you've heard 100 times. It makes your home feel lived in again. If you're thinking about it, don't wait around for stock swings or those random price jumps that always hit right when you finally decide to buy. It's normal to wonder if it's overkill. But here's the truth, once you experience this level of sound, everything weaker sounds cheap. You can't unhear quality. And the real surprise. The Arc Ultra doesn't dominate the room visually. It blends in. You get theater-level immersion without your living room looking like a tech warehouse. And when you own it, you feel it. It becomes part of your identity. You stop settling. You start choosing gear that reflects your taste. You sit down, hit play, and you feel proud of what you invested in, because the whole setup finally feels premium. Pros feel like deeper presence in every scene, effortless dialogue clarity, wider soundstage that fills the whole room, cleaner bass that feels controlled, and a sense of immersion you didn't realize you were missing. Cons are the need for a proper room spot and wanting to upgrade the rest of your setup once you hear how good this sounds. There's a point where comparing stops helping. Specs don't decide this one. Your ears do. And deep down, you already know this is the one you wanted from the beginning. So check the price, check the stock, and make your move while it's still available.